Yeah, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yeah, go ahead. Kick her off.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? It's Thomas from the Switched Up. Not Switched Up. This is Nintendo Tonight. Hold on. Let me grab that back.
Do you want to just start with that?
Keep it in.
Yeah, hey,
Keep
we'll start it.
Yeah.
Guys, I apologize.
We gotta stop letting Thomas do the intros all the time. This is what
I
happens.
offered before we started. I was like, does anyone else want to take it? I heard crickets. I heard silence. But welcome back
We know Mac doesn't
to
want
another
to take
episode.
It. We've been through
No,
that can of worms.
I don't
He
know.
hates the intro, outro. Yeah, you guys flounder under the pressure.
Outro. Oh my god, yeah.
Episode 56 of Nintendo Tonight. Welcome back. We got a lot of stuff going on. PJ actually took the lead on choosing what we're going to do for this episode, so I'll let him intro it. But I've heard the streets have been saying, PJ, we're getting a little bit of a Nintendo Switch trivia. Is that what's going on?
Been saying that, yeah. We are going to hit some Nintendo Switch trivia up really quick. That's going to be the main topic for today, and I'll explain the rules when we actually get into it. But after that, we're going to be talking about a little bit about some GameCube controller Nintendo trademarks went down. You know, we were talking about GameCube Online last episode. Like, is that really possible? So we'll kind of reopen that can of worms once again. And we have new Joy-Cons from Nintendo here. Just like these pink pastel, like, you know, Joy-Cons. There we go. We love to see it. And it just kind of made me think, Switch 2, right? Like, are we going to get new Joy-Cons or not? So, you know, we'll get into all of that. But we could just hop right into trivia, boys. So this time...
Wait, you forgot the most important news headline that's happened probably in the last, 2 years of Nintendo. I think Thomas knows what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The Capri Suns. How could we
Nintendo
forget?
Capri
How could
Sun
we
collaboration,
this?
baby.
Yeah.
This is big for us. This will
Okay,
bring
so
in a
what
lot
were
of
the
views.
flavors? What were the flavors on the Capri Suns? Could you
so-
pull this up, PJ?
We could.
Nintendo Capri Suns? Yeah, so there were 3 flavors. There was a Mario Kart flavor, a Pikmin flavor, and an Animal Crossing flavor.
Wait, are they all unique Capri Sun flavors?
No. Mario Kart is just... I think they're all just
Bro.
repackaged.
Yeah.
Mario Kart,
Okay,
we
just
could
zoom
just-
into that.
yeah.
Mario Kart is Fruit Punch. I can't
Strawberry
even read
kiwi is
the other
by
ones.
far the best one.
Strawberry
that's the
kiwi
one,
is
that's the
Pikmin
one I
4.
grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacific Cooler, I think, is Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is huge news. If you know any of you are Capri Sun fans, tap into this new Nintendo collab. If you're not Capri Sun fans, what are you doing? Stop listening to the pod. No, I'm kidding. Please don't stop listening. But yeah, I don't know. I just got super hyped when I saw this. I'm not even gonna front on you guys. I haven't had a Capri Sun in so long.
I would have been hyped getting these in elementary school. Just they're just kind of cool looking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, huge news for anyone who brings a lunchbox to school. Still.
Yeah,
that's real. Big ups to the lunchbox kids. But anyway,
The thing that first came to mind for me though, there was this YouTuber. He did Let's Plays and stuff like that, named Nintendo Capri Sun for so long, and then this came up, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of wild. I used to watch Dude when I was a kid, so yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to that
Crazy.
dude's search engine optimization. His
Right?
SEO is
Oh
about
my
tank.
god, yeah.
That's
sucks.
brutal. That's actually a little behind the
tragic.
scenes. Just before we go into trivia, if you guys want to know why Switch Stop is called Switch Stop, it was originally called Switch Spot. I made the channel. It was called Switch Spot, all that, and then I was looking up Switch Spot to try and find the channel on my phone. On an alt account just to see if everything looked good, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. And obviously I couldn't find it because I didn't have any videos and probably had 2 subscribers, me and 2 alt accounts. But I looked it up and I was the only thing that came up was Nintendo Switch Super Bowl spot, Nintendo Switch TV spot. I was this isn't gonna work. So I did a little I was I already have all these assets made. I did a little Photoshop move around the P and the T, and then it all ended up working. And that's why the original Switch Stop logo and everything, it didn't even have the stop sign octagon or anything like we have now.
That's right.
It was just yeah.
But the stop sign, I think it gives it a little bit of character. If it was just a Switch Spot, what is that? The Switch Stop. That's kind of interesting.
I would not be okay with being the Switch Spot anymore.
No.
If I had started, I don't think Switch Spot makes it to 200K.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think
Switch
it
Stop
gets. I don't think it gets to 5K. I don't think it gets. It may get to a K.
It might get to a K. Maybe we don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Similar thing happened to me with Smashcast because I used to do a Smash Bros channel for people that didn't know, and we actually named it Smash Podcast because and we actually still ran into this problem regardless because we kind of shortened it to like Smashcast. But like, I'm pretty sure Smash was like a musical or a TV show or something like that, and there was a YouTube channel of like the cast members of Smash or whatever, and then like that would be like the top recommended one, and then like our channel would be the second one. So no, I've been there. It's just, you know, didn't unfortunately have
And
that
on my old Machosaurus channel, if you looked up Machosaurus, my channel wouldn't show up. It'd be the Mosasaurus dinosaur because my channel was so small. So that sucked.
Wow.
I have
Wow.
beef with that dinosaur. I hate that. It always brings up bad memories. But anyways, let's get to trivia. Let's get to
You were
trivia.
getting
Last
beat
thing
up
about
by
the-
a fossil, dog. Your channel was getting beat up by something that went extinct millions of years ago. That's so tough.
Dude, little Nintendo Tonight callback, but Mac, like, I thought you loved dinosaurs and getting stepped on them, so this is like a crazy
I'm never gonna
rebellion.
outlive that.
No,
Never gonna
you're
outlive
not.
that.
You're not.
Shout out
Love
Dino
getting stepped on
Jungle.
them. Yep. Anyway, moving to the trivia, guys. So we got 4 different categories today. We got controller, console, Easter eggs, and games. So how this is gonna work is there's 3 types of questions: easy, medium, and hard. Easy is gonna give you 1 point if you get it right. Medium 2 points, and then hard for 3 points. You guys can steal if, you know, again, as usual, if Thomas gets a question wrong, Mac, you can steal it from him and vice versa. And if you guys happen to get a tiebreaker at the end, I've actually pre-created a personal question about myself to
He's prepared.
to end her off.
If I was making trivia, there would be no tie. I would be making that up on the spot.
Yeah,
so
man.
go on you, PJ.
Hey, we're getting ahead of it. We're getting ahead of it this time around. But,
I love it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Most important part though, before we start,
Okay.
Mac.
Yeah.
What are we
Ooh, the
putting on this? I'm a
stakes, the
gambling fiend
stakes.
at heart. Let's put some stakes on
boy.
this. I am
Okay.
extremely
Oh,
confident. This
baby.
is like probably my most confident trivia. It's been my job, quote unquote, to know about the Switch for the since it came out.
See, I feel confident because I've made like over 1,000 facts plus like another 100 facts about the Switch plus making all those iceberg videos. I think I've got a shot at this. I think I got a shot.
I think you do too.
I feel
think
confident.
you do too.
Okay, wait. We need something good. We need something good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because you guys might like meet on your own, right? So
Yeah.
maybe it's
that is true.
Oh, true.
Maybe it's like I don't know. You guys meet in a public place, and let's just say Thomas has to dress up as like Cat Mario or something like that, and that's the punishment. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, Mac is from Florida. I'm in Florida right now. We're in different parts of Florida, but we'll probably end up meeting up because I'm here for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can figure something out. So we could either do something like public embarrassing or like eat something gross. And then we'll post it, whatever the punishment ends up being, we'll post it on our TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram, all at Nintendo.
We'll
Tonight,
come up
so
with
follow us
something
there.
good. Let's not.
Let's
linger
do
on this.
Let's just say we'll make because we'll probably end up meeting up at your place. Let's just say whoever loses or whoever wins gets to pick 5 random items to from the fridge and make a drink out of it.
If you know what I don't like, that's gonna be bad.
My
If you,
God.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
I
let's
think
just do
that's
that.
good. Yeah.
The smoothie of death. All right.
Ooh,
Okay.
Smoothie of death. Huge stakes. All right.
Yeah.
So again,
I like it.
we got the 4 categories. We got games, Easter eggs. Actually, we need to figure out who's going first. Actually,
Do we rip a coin flip, Peter? Do you want to rip up?
I think
Google?
we do. I think we do. Coin.
I'll let you pick the thing, Mac. It's all mental. I think I'll let you pick whatever.
Obviously, this is not a thing. Okay.
I'm
So
going.
Mac, you're calling it. All right.
Tails is gonna fail. I'm going heads.
Tails never fails, baby.
Oh,
Damn.
All
All right.
right.
Well,
There you
that's
go.
fine. That's fine.
All right. So which
It was
one's
obviously
which
heads,
one's better?
audio
Going
listeners.
first?
So that was Mac
up
wins.
to you.
I'll go first.
All right. And what would you?
Were
like
you
to
gonna
pick from?
defer?
I was gonna defer to the second half. I don't know.
I respect it.
Wait, what were the categories again?
Okay, so you got easy, medium, hard, and then the categories are console, controllers, Easter eggs, or games.
Okay, I'm going controllers hard.
Ooh. All right.
Start him off hard. Pause. Continue. Continue. Just read it, PJ.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Mac, you need to name
Yeah.
3 special edition Joy-Cons.
Easy.
All
I'm
right.
going the Mario Red with Odyssey. I'm
Yep.
going.
Wait. Does it count?
So
if it's
these
the special edition. What is?
I was about to say.
Okay.
Does it?
So these can be either bundled in with a console or just like released as just like
But
game
the-
bundles and stuff.
The Odyssey Red do like the ones that are just colors count, or do they have?
I
to
can
have, like,
name them.
decals
I
on
can
them?
name them if they don't have colors on them too.
Let's do that then. Let's
All
do
right.
that.
Yeah,
then.
let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm going the Smash gray ones with the line.
Yep.
Shit.
I'm going the what is that game called? It's called like
I don't know.
like Monster Hunter or something. They got like a bunch of the weird like.
Ripper the Monster
Like-
Hunter is kind of wild, but okay.
I've seen that before.
What's the game called? What's the game called, man?
Is it not called Monster Hunter?
Yeah, no, it's not called
no.
Monster
Dragon
Hunter.
Quest. Dragon Quest. That's the game.
I don't know. I'm saying that even if it is Monster Hunter, that's not one of the ones I was gonna name, so I don't know. But you gotta say the name of it. You can't
It's-
say,
no,
like
okay, I thought Monster Hunter was the name of Dragon Quest until I realized what I was saying was Dragon Quest. So
okay, but what? But that's a series. What's the name of the game?
You want the number like Dragon Quest 27?
Yeah.
No.
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 You can't say I'm going with the Mario Special Edition Joy-Con and then not say, like it's like name the game. What's the game
Okay,
called?
no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing
Nothing's
Smash
lost.
Ultimate.
Sure.
I'm doing
Okay.
the cardboard Labo ones, and then I'm
Oh.
going the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu because I'm pretty sure they have a picture of like the characters on the back.
I don't think they do, but I'll let you have it anyway. I'm pretty sure those ones are just one's yellow and one's brown. But
So
it's
I've
valid
I've
anyway.
never I've never
Yeah.
seen the cardboard ones before.
The cardboard ones are just
Those
it's
exist
give them
because
out
I've
as
never
giveaways,
seen that.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, correct. So all right,
BS.
Mac,
I can't believe you didn't go.
Mac,
There's
3
a
points.
Skyward Sword and a Tears of the Kingdom ones. You could have just named those.
Yeah, I didn't think of them.
Yeah. Well,
all right,
all right. 3 points for
Mac
Mac.
starting off with 3. All right, Thomas, you're up.
Give me. Let me see console, like hard,
All right.
large difficulty. I don't know what you.
Okay, all right.
Well, I said large difficulty because when you had the controller one up instead of hard on the graphic, it said large. So I didn't know.
Wait, did it say large?
I swear. Yeah.
Did it
pull
say
back up.
large?
No. I think it did. I mistyped one of them, and then I
definitely
no, you're totally right. And
Large.
then I went back, and I was like, oh wait, this is supposed to be at hard.
It's a large question.
Yeah, hard and
Huge
large
question.
questions, dude. Crazy.
Okay, what was the day the Nintendo Switch was revealed on? That is
Yep.
the question. I'm seeing it. I'm reading it. I'm thinking so hard right here. I'm thinking so hard. March 3rd, 2017. There it is. It took me all of 0.1 seconds to think of that.
All right.
Yeah,
he gets it?
That's lock it in.
He gets it?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
It says
March
revealed. That was when it was released.
Oh, is that true?
That is
Damn.
actually true.
I didn't even. I just misread it. I should have let you read it out to me. My arrogance fooled me. Well,
Mac,
all right.
can you
Mac,
steal?
you can guess it. You can
I know
steal,
it was October. October 2016. I'm going to say the 27th.
No, it was like September
Incorrect.
26th, right?
It was actually
in September.
October 20th,
Oh.
2016.
Oh.
Mac,
Oh, he
Mac
was
was
closer than I was.
Mac was so close. He said October
damn.
20. I was like,
Damn.
7
I
days
can't believe
off.
Yeah, that wouldn't have even been a hard question. I don't know why. My arrogance, man. I'm on a one-way path to drinking this smoothie with this sort of arrogance, man. Disappointing. Disappointed in myself. I'm sorry to my fans. I'll turn it around.
all right. Okay, Mac, you're up next.
Come. So
So-
we've got. I'm going to go Easter eggs hard again. Hard.
Wow.
Large. Easter
My
eggs
God.
large.
Why are we laughing at this?
All right.
What?
It's so funny. Bonus.
Oops.
Okay.
Leaked. We leaked, folks. It's okay.
Fair enough.
It's okay. It doesn't reveal anything. All right. So in 2017, hackers found a hidden game in the Switch's code that was removed in a later update that
Oh.
year. Which game was it, Mac?
NES Golf.
Yep, you are correct.
Yeah.
And we got the bonus, which is something I leaked a minute ago. Bonus, what steps do you take in order to achieve this Easter egg? Now, keep in
You
mind...
set the date?
Hold on.
You set the
Just,
date?
can I just finish?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you get 1 point from this, and if you get this incorrect, you still keep your points from getting the question correct.
Okay.
So this is no harm, no
You
foul.
set the Switch to the July... What day is it? I don't know. Wait, I think it's July 11th, and you do the Satoru Iwata directly to you.
Correct.
Damn it.
Mac to 7. Thomas still
Ugh.
with 0 on the board.
Damn. I'm choking, man.
All right, let me just...
I don't even know if it's possible for me to win now. All right, well, I got to go with another hard question. So let me go with games hard. That's the last category, right?
Yep. Games hard
right.
is the last one. All right, so this is when I wrote this one, I was
Dude,
like,
I'm getting shafted with these questions.
So when I wrote this, I was like, this is a devious question.
That's a crazy question.
I know.
Okay, we'll read it out for the audio listeners.
All right.
But
So not including the Nintendo Switch Online library, name every single game released on the Switch with Mario in the title. Now,
okay.
this is, so it's obviously, we know it's a big list. So again, I think like keep this in for a second, Jack, but we're probably going to cut this so Thomas can like write this down and like cook a little bit because we don't want to put him on the spot. But
let me get
this is probably the hardest question on the list for sure because
I'm glad he got it though.
It's devious.
I can cook.
He can get that. I would have never gotten it.
I think he can do this.
Just so people know that I'm not cheating, I'm not writing this down on computer or phone. I'm using a pad of physical paper. What is there any way you can tell me how many games there are? Like, do you have a list? I'm assuming, PJ.
I could. Yep. After I count them. After I count them 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
So Thomas, there is 18 games that you're looking for here. So good luck.
18. Okay.
18.
Follow-up question. This says not including the NSO library. Did you include the Arcade Archive series, which is technically not NSO, but is on the eShop? There's like Arcade Archive, Super Mario Bros. Versus.
That's not included on the list, no.
Not included? Okay. In that case, I think I can do this right now.
All right.
I don't think we'll even need to cut. It's just going to take me a second to write stuff down. I'm going to go in chronological order just so I try to not forget anything.
Sure.
There's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Tennis Aces in 2018, Super Mario Party. Actually, no. Okay. Scratch that. I'm going to go different order, not chronological because I'll end up messing that up. I'm actually going to do it based on like the series themselves. So if we're going mainline games, this would be Mario Odyssey, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and Super Mario Wonder. So that's 4 mainline games. And I'll potentially come back to that if I'm forgetting anything, but I don't think I am. Mario Kart, that's 1. So that would be 5. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Going to the sports games, there's 4. There's Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and Mario Strikers Battle League. So that's 4 more. That brings us up to a total of 9. The 2 Mario Parties, Super Mario Party plus Mario Party Superstars, that takes us to 11. I did sports. Okay, RPGs. There's Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario the Origami King. That's 2 more. That takes us to...
And you're still writing this down, right?
Yeah, that takes us to 13. 1 more would be... Oh, the 2 worst games on the system, the 2 Mario Rabbids. So I can put that at 15. Super Mario 35. That would be...
Okay, so
that counts, right? Did you include that or no?
I did not include that, no, because that was like limited release, kind of weird. I didn't include it on, no.
Fair. I'm gonna put in Mario Kart Home Circuit, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which would take us up to 16. I'm gonna put in Super Mario 3D All Stars, which takes us up to 17, and then released. Oh, is it out yet? Mario. Oh,
Thousand Year Door is not on the list.
No. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Mario versus Donkey Kong. I don't know if it's out yet.
I don't think
but
that's
is it on
out.
the list?
Regardless,
it
is
out
not.
Next month, I think.
Yeah, it's not. It's not on the list.
Shoot, so I'm at 17. Dude, what? What am I missing?
Mac, I know you know. I can just tell. I know you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot too once I miss this.
Yeah. Because if you get all of them right and then just like, ugh.
I'm gonna be honest. I know this one. I don't think I could name them all if I had to do that afterwards. Like, but I know the one he's missing.
I'm surprised that Home Circuit seems like the one I would have missed.
I'm actually shocked you said that. Because if I was doing this, I would have forgot. Because that game was just like here for a little bit and then just gone. Like,
yeah, that game just ended up being super irrelevant in the grand
things,
ethos of Mario. It wouldn't be any like WarioWare stuff.
No,
because that doesn't count. Again, I got all the sports games. Like, there's no way it's mainline.
Max, should I give him a hint to make it an even game?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm scared of what your kind of hint is going to be. I'm scared of what your kind of hint is going to be.
Keep it very vague, because I don't want to, or not very vague, but don't like hand it to me.
Okay.
Like, damn, bro, this is pissing me off. I feel like I should get this. Oh. I think I know. Did I say Super Mario Maker 2?
You did not.
Okay. Wait. I have another one.
Wait, what?
Oh, what's
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games?
I said that in my sports section.
I'm just stupid. Okay. Cool.
That I was trying to look through my head because like I knew I named all the mainline games.
Yeah.
I knew I named all the sports games. Like I got everything from each series. Maker's just kind of like I don't consider it mainline, so it's kind of in its like. When I was thinking about it like that, it didn't really make sense. So I started going back through the years.
It just kind of slipped through the cracks.
Yeah. Maker was 2020,
21.
right? No. Definitely not. Was it? Oh, maybe
was
it was.
2019? Forget.
It could have been. I feel like it was way earlier than 21. I think it was 2019 because I don't think it was during the COVID year.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Because that was just Animal Crossing and... That's all I can remember.
And Mario 3D All Stars.
Yeah. Oh my god, how could I forget that? Yeah.
And it wasn't 20. No, it definitely was 2019 because because U Deluxe came out January of 2019.
It was June.
It came out like 6 months later. Yeah.
I just looked it up.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm kind of pissed it took me that long. But I did get there.
You cooked. With the power of editing, folks, it's like there was never a delay. We love that.
No delay at all.
Yep.
It took me it did take me a good 3 minutes. Thank God there's no time limit on this trivia. But
no, that's like the most lengthy question I'll say. I was actually kind of debating putting it or not, but I'm glad I did. That was entertaining.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have gotten it. I'm gonna be honest.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Like
that was a tough one. That was a toughie,
dude. If Thomas wasn't such a nerd, he would have lost that out pretty hard. Like,
well, I did also just do. If I didn't get it, I was gonna be extra mad at myself because I just did like a couple months ago ranking every Mario game.
Yeah.
So like I should theoretically I should probably know it, and like I don't think it's as hard as you guys think because as long as you just remember there's RPG mainline.
Yeah, if you separate it like categorically and stuff, I feel like
there's just like 2 or 3 tricky ones. Like whether or not you count Mario 35, you didn't count it, so it doesn't really count. But like live home circuit, and honestly, I think Mario Maker is a pretty tricky one, at least for like the way my brain works, because I don't really count.
You don't classify it as like 2D or 3D or mainline. Yeah, it's kind of just like its own thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, guys. So the score here, 7-3. Mac is up 7-3.
Yeah.
All of the hard questions are off the board, so unfortunately we can't make jokes about that anymore. Damn shame. But yeah, so we got easy and mediums. Mac, you are up next. Which one would you like?
I'll go controllers medium.
All right.
I think I'm cooked here.
I'm not gonna look.
Every button on a single Joy-Con. I actually need to get mine from my Switch, so don't watch my camera, but 1 sec.
Okay, can I start naming them?
Yeah.
Is this the left or the right Joy-Con?
Oh, on a single Joy-Con?
Yeah, on a single Joy-Con, yeah.
Which one?
You gotta choose whether it's left or right.
Oh, true. Okay. Well, I grabbed the left one, so we're going with left.
Okay. You've got... do I have to give the exact name of each button?
Well, no,
Yes.
like
Yes. Well,
okay.
but like,
yeah,
Sometimes it's like
yeah,
I'm not gonna attack you for a certain button.
Okay.
I think you're.
I'm gonna go through the easy ones first.
Sure.
You've got the stick.
Yep.
You've got left, right, up, down on the D-pad buttons.
Yep.
You've got. Is it LT for the trigger? I think it's LT. And then LB for bumper.
that you can count that, PJ. It's L and ZL, but
Oh, okay.
you can count that.
and
You're
then-
just thinking Xbox.
And then okay. And then you've got the 2 inside ones.
Which I
Ooh,
call.
what are those
Mac?
called?
Yeah, what are those
Yeah,
called?
wait. This is
That's tough.
this is gonna be the tough part. I know this because I've played single Joy-Con more than my fair share of times.
Oh yeah, because all your dorm Mario Kart, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Just back in the day, we would play single Joy-Con.
Yeah.
It definitely has L on it. I'm trying to think. So that makes me think if you said it was ZL that the actual letter would be in front of it and then L would be, so it would be something like, would it be like LL and RL? I'm going to go with that.
And
LL and RL.
is there anything else on the controller? Or is this locked in? Final answer, really quick.
Ooh, no, you got the, thank you. You've got the minus button and then you've got the screenshot button.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
you were wrong.
Why do you let him keep going?
you
Yeah,
were you were wrong,
bet-
Mac. You were wrong because the inside buttons
Yeah.
are actually SL
Wait,
and SR, and I kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say
True.
that, but
No, you
I
can
was
give
gonna-
Thomas a point because
Yeah,
he knew it.
we
He knew
give
it.
that.
I guaranteed I
We
knew
give
that.
Yeah, he
And then
knew
it's
that.
minus and
give
screenshot
that.
on the left
Yeah,
side.
that's
Yep.
fine.
We give that. All right, so 7-5, 7-5 Mac. Thomas, you are up.
Woo-hoo, come back.
We have,
yeah.
We have controller
All right.
medium off the board. Let me just write that
I'm
down.
tying
and
this
go
up. I'm tying this up with console medium.
ahead. All right. Okay, so the base Switch screen is 6.2 inches. How much bigger is the OLED screen? You can either tell me like
Dude.
how much bigger it is, or if you know how big the OLED screen is, just give me that straight up.
Jesus.
I'll
This is a large question. I don't know about
This is a large question right here. All right, I'm hold on. I'm having a brain blast. I just, for some reason, for a upcoming video, I think I was looking at the Switch OLED overview trailer, and I have a gut feeling I wouldn't bet money on this. Actually, I would because I have a gambling problem, but I have a gut feeling that it is 0.6 inches larger, aka it's a 6.8 inch screen.
Is that your final answer?
Diagonal, yes.
That is incorrect. Mac with the steal.
Okay. So it's not going to be 6.9,
All right, I'm looking.
and
this
I
up.
don't think it's going to be anything higher. So it's in between 6.2 and 6.8. I am going to go. Give me a second.
You got those.
I'm going to go. 6.4.
That is also incorrect. It's actually 7 inches.
Yeah, that
No
surprised
way.
me when I
Yep.
looked it up.
Huh.
I don't have an OLED, and I've only ever seen them in like at Target, like on display. So
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten serious use with it.
That's
but that's
a
like a
pretty significant-
significantly
yeah.
bigger screen, especially for like if you go it diagonally, which is how they
Yeah.
measured those. Like, hey man, the OLED is kind of nice. And imagine 8-inch Switch 2 screen. Like that's what the rumors have been saying.
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. This
Yeah.
thing's gonna be a tank.
I think it's gonna be a unit. Oh yeah.
It's not fitting in anyone's pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All
Here's
right,
what it
Mac.
is. All right, well, 7-5.
Is it me? Okay.
Yes, it is.
What do we got left, PJ?
Okay, so you have games medium, you have Easter eggs medium, and then all of the easy questions are open.
I'm going to go Easter eggs medium.
All right. So when you move the right stick up on a Pro controller and shine a light on the circuit
He knows
board,
this from all the
there's an-
damn 100 facts.
there's an Easter egg. And what does the text say, Mac?
It says, thanks to, with the number 2, thanks to all game fans.
That is correct. That is correct.
This is so dumb.
So
Dude.
Mac is now at 9.
I know, you know this because it was in a video. Oh, I can't even complain. I almost got the Mario one wrong, and I just did a video about that. I'm just salty. 9-5.
Yeah, 9-5. You guys have Games, medium still left. Easter eggs, medium is done, and then obviously all of the easy questions are still on the board.
Okay.
So I think Mac wins this because unless you choke the easy questions, which I don't think you'll do.
Who knows?
I'll take the 2-pointer though. Try and keep it close. So what is that? Games 2-point?
Yep. All right.
All right.
Run it. Okay. So in order from 1 to 6, name the best-selling games on the Switch.
My questions are like so easy, and then Thomas's are like,
are these ridiculous, bro? Oh
It's just dude, it's unlucky. It really is.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it my best shot, but it's not happening. Mario Kart is number 1.
So just keep in mind, no order, by the way. So you can definitely do
this.
this.
It says in order. It says in order in the question. No order. I still don't think I still don't think I bank this. I still don't think I bank it.
Yeah?
It's
All right.
I could try. No, I'm trying regardless. But
Okay.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is number 1. Animal Crossing is number 2. I'm not gonna. The rest of the order I'm not entirely sure about, so I'll stop saying it. But I think the remaining 4 would be. The remaining 4 would be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then it's between Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna go with Odyssey.
So that's actually incorrect. So let's just make it no order just for fun, just to make it a little easier, because I should have said 1 to 3. To be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be like, this is actually hard. But anyway, Mac,
I have a guess?
Mac in for the steal.
okay.
No, let's just say no order for fun.
Okay. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yep.
I'm going to go a sneaky New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Yep.
I'm going to go Breath of the Wild. And then I'm going to go a sneaky Super Mario Party.
So that is also incorrect. So the top 6, Thomas was so close, man. The top 6 is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Sword and Shield, was it? Sword and Shield are out.
No, it was. Smash Ultimate number 3, Breath of the Wild number 4, Odyssey number 5, Sword and Shield number 6. Source Wikipedia.
Scarlet and Violet completely stops because they had a way better launch.
It's actually
than Sword
7.
And Shield.
It's actually 7, and the reason that I put it 6 is because I was gonna try to get you guys with the number 6 because it's so weird. Because I was gonna think they're gonna assume it's Scarlet and Violet, but it's actually Sword and Shield.
Well, I knew Sword and Shield sold more because it's just been out longer. That was just like the way I thought, but
yeah, I knew it sold more, but
I should have said
I just
no
thought
order.
that Scarlet and Violet would be
that's
up there.
on me.
I mean, it doesn't matter. No, the order doesn't matter.
I think if we cruise through these easy questions, Mac, this would be up to you again. You know, if Thomas can steal and come all the way back,
I'd be down to do a Final Jeopardy where we bet our points on the.
Yeah.
He does it for the love of the game, fellas. You gotta respect that.
Actually, inspirational. So inspirational.
What is it? Is it still 9 to 5?
It is currently 9 to 5.
So I'm gonna still rack up some points. I'm gonna try and rack up some.
There are only easy questions left. Again, the categories, guys: console, controller, Easter eggs, and games.
I'm gonna go. Here's the thing. When I'm picking these questions, I seem to be getting the easy ones, and I think it's because of the categories I'm picking. I think my categories so far have been controllers and Easter eggs, and Thomas has been going for the games, and the games have been brutal. So I'm not
games
going
and
games.
consoles have been tough.
I'm gonna go. I think I've got Easter eggs locked down. I'm going Easter eggs 1, or small, or easy.
So, true or false, Mac? Undocked, are you able to connect 2 switches together?
Undocked, or what does this mean? Like romantically, or like plugged in together? Like what is this? What does this mean,
dude? I mean, is
this over Bluetooth? Is this over like?
I don't know. See, here's
wireless play. Wireless play.
Here's the thing. I can't really answer anything because my first response, like,
so it's true.
Well, no. no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like the example that I'm trying to give. It's like
there's one example for this. You can say you can explain what you're trying to say, but don't give the example, and then ask him to name the one game that has this example. Because I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think I can give hints because I feel like I just give it away.
So is this the Toad's Rec Room Super Mario Party thing with the bananas?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'm gonna say true.
All right, yeah, that is true. So Mac up the 10.
That's what I was thinking at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know like how to dance around that. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of hard, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, Thomas, up next. You got console, controller, games, all easy.
I'll take games. I don't know. Why not?
Please don't be hard. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So this is so visual viewers, this is a little cut off, so I'll just like read this again. So there was one game on, just Thomas, keep in mind, be very aware of the wording. It's very specific.
Okay.
So,
it's a trick question for 1 point. Word.
So there was one game on the Switch that was not only playable buying it physical / on the eShop, but is also available on Nintendo Switch Online. Which game is this?
Only thing that comes to mind off rip is Super Mario 64. It was available on Super Mario 3D All-Stars.
That is correct.
It's on NSO. All right.
That is correct. Thomas up to 6. All right.
All right, we'll take it.
10-6. Okay.
Yeah, so
10-6.
that's I think I need to step up my trivia game, dude. I choked. Okay, so
no. This has been good. The harder questions are good. I like.
If he
that.
stays within a certain range and I miss and he gets it on the Final Jeopardy, he could steal this. So I still need to focus.
Yeah, the final question is pretty rude as well, so we'll see. Okay, so controller or console, I think we have left. Yeah,
I'm going with controller, easy.
He's done all of controller once.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Controller, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. All right. I choked for a sec. We're good. Okay. True or false, Mac? Does the Switch have a built-in Joy-Con finder?
Yes. And it like
that
vibrates.
Is
true.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So Mac up to 11.
I don't think that's ever been used by anyone ever, by the way.
That's why I thought I was gonna like catch you guys off. We got console left. Yeah. Okay. So.
All right.
Thomas, this is all you. Name all main Switch consoles and their year of release.
All right. Base Nintendo Switch 2017, Switch Lite 2019, Switch OLED 2021, Switch 2 2024.
All right. So the final score is 11-7, and we actually have the Final Jeopardy thing that we kind of have planned, right? So let's run that. Let me just pull this up really quickly because I did not have it up.
PJ, do you want us to DM you how many points we're wagering for this Final Jeopardy?
Ooh, I think that's.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Just text me you can Discord or text. Discord or text doesn't matter.
I'll just text you.
All right. So, audio listeners, name PJ's 5 favorite Switch games in order.
Dude.
Actually, here. You know what? I'm changing this right now, out of order. Just my 5 favorite Switch games.
Okay.
Because I actually rewrote it on the Google Doc. Yeah, I rewrote it on like my Google Doc I have here in no order, and then I forgot to like change it on the graphics. So no order.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Wait, Mac, is that how much you're putting up or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I'm confused.
Dude, I can only think of 3 games that you like that I know you
Favorite?
enjoy.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say anything, but.
All right, I have my 5.
Yep.
Oh, I've only got 2. Give me a second.
Yeah. No order.
No worries.
All right, the boys have written down their list for what they think are my 5 favorite Switch games in no order because we changed that up. So I will just say this ahead of time. Thomas put up 5 points, so that is 5 of his 7, I believe. Yeah. And Mac, with his 11 points, said he is putting up 0.
Okay, so if I get this, I win.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There's no way I get this.
Who knows?
So let's first go with me.
Yeah.
Because my stuff doesn't matter.
Sure.
I said Legends Arceus,
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet, 3D All-Stars,
Okay.
Odyssey, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Oof.
Oh, okay. That's not right.
Oof.
No.
Mac.
You're missing a huge one there.
Oof. Mac incorrect.
Sword and Shield?
Oof.
No, Smash
no,
Bros, brother.
Oh.
Mine was okay. I had Smash Bros,
Yep.
Okay.
Legends Arceus,
Yep.
Okay.
Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah.
3D All Stars.
Yes.
And I'm not. I want to call an audible here, but I'm gonna go with what I wrote down: Mario Kart. I had.
Thomas
Oh,
with
no way.
the incredible comeback. The
Oh
kid
my god!
wins it.
I swear to God, audio. You can't
Inspirational.
see that audio. That's what I had. I had
Oh
underneath that
my
I had
God.
BDSP. KMS because I didn't know if you had Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl there because I know you hate those games, but it's also remakes of your favorite games. So
Boys.
thank God,
Inspirational.
Mac did nothing. Holy crap! I can't believe I got that.
Okay.
Even if I got it right. I
so
would've
so
lost,
just on the
good game.
just on the media side of things, we're putting this up. This is just the proof right here. Thomas did indeed get it correct. I counted 3D All Stars because, like, you know, I would say it's on there. Like, I'm specifically saying Sunshine, but like 3D All Stars, like, I love that game. I love all the games, so it's like it has to be on. But yeah, inspirational.
Wow!
What a
Oh
comeback!
my
I don't know
goodness.
DJ.
What a comeback!
You
for
don't
the
know
kid.
him. You don't know Don like I do.
Inspirational.
That's-
What a segment.
wow.
That
Good
was
game,
a
Mac.
crazy end. Crazy end.
Great game.
That was good.
That was a crazy end.
I can't believe I came back on that. Well, Mac, great game as always. Thank you for wagering
of course.
0 points and suggesting the Final Jeopardy mechanic, or else I would have gotten smoked.
Always for the content.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we'll post. We'll probably end up both drinking whatever concoction we end up making at some point. So
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going over to Mac's place, but it will happen within the next few months. So make sure to follow us on obviously YouTube if you're listening to this on Spotify or whatever, and you're not following us on YouTube. Come on, what are you doing? But yeah, we'll post it on YouTube probably as either a short or a full video, just like a 3-minute video of us deciding. And then we will obviously post it as a video on Instagram, Reels, and TikTok at Nintendo Tonight on both platforms. So make sure to follow us there. And also Jack, our boy Jack, is making shorts on all those platforms as well. So tap in. It's a good time on all of them. And wow, what a game. I am shocked that I got those.
That was
I'm
that was a
actually
Nintendo
shocked.
Tonight all-timer.
I'm impressed that you were able to get all of them. Like, yeah, I missed Smash, but what else did I have on there? I had Odyssey and Tears of the Kingdom. There was no way that. Okay, wait, what was? Oh, Mario Kart. Mario Kart was the one that.
And I'm also not a Zelda guy at all. I bought Breath of the Wild when I first got my Switch, and I might have 5 hours into it, like to this day.
Yeah.
Which is
I knew
which is
that.
Like
me not
crazy.
getting Smash was the big problem there, but
I was
like,
blown away, dude. Like
I haven't heard
Yeah.
you talk about Smash in forever, but that's just
there's
because
not
there hasn't been
there's
anything
nothing to
about.
talk about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, Sora was
That
a
is
thing, and then it was
crazy.
just Jover, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Inspirational.
that's
boys.
hilarious. I only Mario Kart. It was between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Odyssey for me. Yeah, but I went Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I know you play a lot of like multiplayer games with people, and so I just kind of assumed that you would play Mario Kart with just people out.
Yep.
out
I love kart, so yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm on a high.
Inspiring.
That's ridiculous. Let's
What an all-timer.
Wow, the gambling mentality. See, if you just gamble more, you win every time.
That is
That's the
true.
thought process here. That's the thought process.
That's terrible. Okay. Next segment here, guys. So this made a lot of kind of waves on My Nintendo News, the ultimate source of all time. No Daily Mail bits for you this episode, Mac. But anyway, so there were some Nintendo trademarks filed this week in the UK, and visual viewers, as you can see, this is a GameCube controller. So, and if we actually look at this picture, right, especially this top one right here, this controller, we actually scroll down a little bit. This is very similar to the SNES and N64 controllers here. So maybe this could mean that a possible GameCube Online could be coming sometime soon. So guys, like, what do you think about this?
Wow. Yeah. I think if I had to guess, this would be a Switch 2 exclusive. Because I don't think you launch GameCube Online would be by far and away the biggest anything for Nintendo Switch Online.
And we thought GBA was big, yeah.
Yeah, this would by far and away be the biggest NSO. Like, if GameCube Online comes out, I'm getting the expansion pass plus, whatever the GameCube Online ends up going on. Yeah, this would be absolutely huge. I don't necessarily know why. Like, I just don't really get it. In the sense that, like, it almost has to be Switch 2, right? Can we agree on that? Because otherwise, why would this come out like at the end of the Switch's lifespan?
Yeah, it just only makes sense to bring this over as like the big hype NSO like software for the next console. Like, I agree. I don't see a world where it's like we're adding GameCube NSO at the end of the Switch's lifespan. I think this is definitely like, it's exciting for GameCube games. It's exciting for the possibility of the Switch 2. I think it's a very exciting thing to see.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, again, we can have this conversation about, you know, like GameCube games and how they were being released for full price and people were going to still buy them. Like, Thousand Year Door, like, if we're actually looking back on that, that's kind of a shocking announcement considering it's like, that is an amazing game to be one of like the first to be put on like GameCube Online, because, you know, obviously we have the original Paper Mario already on N64 Online, and then to kind of like launch with Thousand Year Door, which is like one of the best GameCube games. I think a lot of people can agree, even though you're not like technically huge fans of the game, I guess they can agree that's like one of the biggest like drops for like first GameCube games. And to kind of see this is just, it's really interesting. I mean, I kind of wrote it off for a while because it's like we're getting Thousand Year Door full price, you know, like Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm pretty sure that was, what was that? Was that $49.99? Because that wasn't full price, was it?
Yeah, I think it was $49.99, or it might have even been just $40. It was one of the two.
Yeah, which glad that game happened. But anyway, just very shocking all around, and I think it would make a lot of sense to be, or for this to be like the main pushing point of like Nintendo Switch Online for Switch 2, because this is huge. I mean, something else that could possibly top this is like the GBA games coming, or the Pokemon GBA games coming, but who knows what happens with that. But yeah, this could be massive.
Yeah. I'm just shocked that like it could eventually happen, because if you guys remember back when the Switch was the NX, which was the code name for the Switch, like before we knew what the Switch was, but we knew Nintendo was coming out with a new console called the NX, one of the main rumors was that it would have GameCube Virtual Console. Like, that was like pretty much the only like substantial like repeated thing we were all hearing from every report. It was, oh yeah, we don't really understand if it's going to be handheld. We don't really understand if it's going to be home console, because like no one really knew exactly what it was going to be. People like tossed around the hybrid idea, but it was so different from what we knew a console to be that no one really believed that. But like the one thing kind of everyone agreed on was, yeah, it probably will have GameCube Virtual Console. And then that never happened. So very, very interesting to see this potentially come to fruition. I think my main question is, we assume that because of these patents, we're getting GameCube Online on the Switch 2. What games do you think have to be there, and what games do you think might be snubbed? Because I would not be surprised if Super Smash Bros. Melee does not make it onto this, at least at the start. I feel like that's one that everyone assumes will be there, but Nintendo does not like the current Melee community, and Nintendo is also very petty. It would suck, but I could totally see them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I brought this up last episode, like, kind of saying, actually arguing against GameCube Online ever happening, because it's like, what if this is why? I mean, honestly, with how Smash is, like, you know, I would expect we're gonna get Smash 6 on this new console. I would be like blown away if they made like an Ultimate plus more DLC. Like, I would be shocked if they did that. So whatever form like a, you know, Smash Bros sequel is gonna take, I mean, probably will be on the Switch 2. Again, like we just went through it on the trivia. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the third highest selling, or fourth or fifth, something like that. It's in the top 6 of Switch games. So obviously we're gonna get another Smash, but Melee coming to GameCube Online is an interesting discussion because, you know, like you said, Nintendo doesn't like the community at all. They just seem to want to forget about the game completely. They want it kind of removed from their history. Like, it's interesting.
Yeah. I was thinking for a second there's a scenario where them bringing it over would, like, mend the gap, but I feel like they're just so hostile I feel like there's just been so much like history between the community and Nintendo that I think there's a scenario where it comes out, but I don't think it's one of the first ones, and I don't think it's one that they're promoting. Like,
I'm not even gonna lie. I can very easily see a scenario where we get GameCube on Nintendo Switch Online for Switch 2. They come out with Smash Melee, and they genuinely go into the code and patch all of the bugs and stuff that make that competitive, just so the competitive scene cannot now use Switch. Not that they might not anyway because CRT, but it would be a removal of a huge barrier to entry for a lot of people to join the competitive scene. I could see Nintendo for no other reason than saying, we don't want this competitive scene to be thriving because we want the competitive scene to be focused on our main game, which is just clearly their thought process. Like, they've shut down tournaments before that they were sponsoring for Ultimate because they also had Melee circuits or Melee tournaments at the same tournament. Like, Nintendo clearly does not want the Melee scene thriving because they want all the eyes on their new game that you can actually purchase. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be honest, I could genuinely see some weird shenanigans where Nintendo goes in for the first time and actually taps into the code and patches out, like, I don't know, some of the like exploits you could say in Melee, just to make it like not vibe with the competitive scene. So like all the casuals who get NSO can still be like, oh yeah, I'll try this old Smash Bros. But anyone who wants to join the competitive scene and is going to use this as their throughway into that is not allowed to.
Well, here's the interesting thing, I guess. When I think of them going in and changing things, I think of Super Mario 64, not in the way that they would, go in and fix the game, but the first thing that kind of comes to mind is like BLJ being removed, because that was like an iconic Mario 64 glitch, and you're just like thinking about that. And then isn't it that 3D All-Stars, it was fixed, but on NSO it's not? Or is it other way around?
So it
No,
wasn't
it's fixed
actually
on
they
both.
went. They didn't wait. It's fixed on NSO. I don't think it is.
I believe so. Isn't it the Shindu version on both, or whatever it's called?
It's the Shindu version for sure on 3D All Stars, but that's an old, like, updated version from the 90s. Like, it's not like they went in and fixed that. That's like an updated, like, version of the game that they made in the 90s to patch that and other bugs and stuff. But this would be like the first time they'd go back and like fix like a 2 decades old game. I don't think that's super likely, if I'm being honest. I think if they're really petty about it, they'll just not add it, and then like there won't be any discussion. But yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing that makes GameCube, I think, a little bit tricky. But in all honesty, if they just don't add it to the actual service, then like there's no drama, and I think that's kind of the route they'll take.
I mean,
but there is drama by omission. Like, not putting a Smash Bros. Game on there, people are going to be like, oh, wow, they're petty. Because that would be a huge driver for people to join the service. Uploading the ROM of the game, or the .iso, whatever. Like,
yeah, because I'm sure that, like, I don't know if it's going to be Melee pros, but, like, probably people in the community will be like, if you have GameCube Online, like, Nintendo, why are you being so petty? Like, why is this not on the service? Is Smash 64 on NSO?
I believe it is, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting then. Yeah. Because I was going to say maybe they were like building an argument for when, like, this time would eventually come, and then saying, we haven't put any other Smash games on NSO, so why would we start now? So, I don't know. I mean, regardless, going into this, there's going to definitely be some controversy for a while, and mainly from the Melee side of things, but like just overall GameCube Online is like a really exciting concept that I mean, it would be the best NSO push for, a new Switch for this year for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, interesting. Sure. I think Melee's by far the most like interesting aspect games wise, because everything else we kind of know what'll show up. Like I'm hoping some slightly more obscure games like Kirby's Air Ride get up there.
Oh my God, that'd be so good.
It would be really cool, but like the GameCube library in general is just like really high quality. Like a lot of the games have been somewhat rendered obsolete. Like you could say Sunshine is obsolete now because it's on 3D or it was on 3D All Stars, although you can't buy that anymore. You could make the argument that Luigi's Mansion in particular will be obsolete on Switch 2 because Luigi's Mansion 3 and 2 are both on, or will both be available by the time Switch 2 comes out, to buy, and hoping everything's backwards compatible. Like, there are arguments to make that some of the games are kind of worthless now, but just like getting Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, like those games never got HD remakes on Switch. This could be a reason why. Like, there are a bunch of high quality GameCube games that I would love to see. So I'm definitely excited for this regardless. I hope it doesn't, they don't charge ridiculous amounts for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope it's a part of the expansion pass and not a expansion plus or whatever. But
I think that would be really scummy if they did that again. Like, I feel like,
yeah,
I think I could have had the stance of expansion pass, like when they add like GBA games and GameCube games, then I'll buy it because then it'll be like, okay, this is so worth. But like just N64, I just didn't feel
if
like it was
GameCube's
worth.
part of the expansion pass, that is like super high value. I think if you're actually down to play all those games, super high value. But
Totally.
I don't know. These games were made in this century. Like, I think there's a scenario where they're like, we could still milk these for HD remakes for the next generation. Why not, make the service cost more? But
that's why it's so confusing, because like the 1,000-Year Door kind of defies like that logic, because it's like it's being released for full price. Like it's a thing. It's full price, and like these aren't consistent. Like, you could argue that like Metroid Prime Remastered is like one of the best deals like on the Switch, to be honest, because it's like so much better than the original, and it's not full price. And like we don't know what like the 1,000-Year Door is going to play like yet. Obviously it's going to be way better and look a lot better, but I mean, just like the price differential is interesting. The fact like they're just not consistent with GameCube games, it feels like. So it would be interesting to see, because it's like, if GameCube Online comes out, do you just like not put on 1,000-Year Door to the service? Like,
I think it's a scenario similar to 3D All-Stars, where N64 Online came out and they added Mario 64 right afterwards. I don't think they're really worried about the minutia. I think they're just like, we'll throw this up here for a year and then, release it on a service. Like,
yeah,
I could see that.
I could see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can move on if we're done with the GameCube Online. Last topic. This is just kind of totally unrelated, something that's just gonna connect. But I saw these new Joy-Cons for Princess Peach Showtime, which is like, very cute. Love that. The pastel Joy-Cons just overall look really good. But obviously with the Switch 2 rumors kind of running rampant weekly and stuff like that, as soon as I saw this, I don't know why I thought about this, but I just thought, what is Nintendo's controller situation going to be like for the Switch 2? Like, are we going to have some sort of new Joy-Cons? Is like the controllers will probably carry over? Like, what do you guys think is going to go on?
I think old Joy-Cons are going to be able to be used on the new Switch. I think you're going to be able to like plug them in and like actually like play on the new Switch with the old Joy-Cons. Like, I think there will probably be some like new like features on these new Joy-Cons, but I don't see a scenario where they're just like, okay, we're going to keep these on the old system. I think it'll be a very similar situation to Wiimotes on the Wii U.
Yeah, I'd agree. I just don't really see, like, I would hate for it to be all the Joy-Con you bought now are kind of worthless. Like, you can't bring them over to the new console. The problem is, if it's an 8-inch screen, which is what the rumors are saying, like, they don't fit on the Joy-Con wouldn't fit on the side of the console. Like, you'd have to buy an adapter. That would be the only way I could see it. Like, they sell like probably overpriced. It would probably be like a $20 adapter that people will be like 3D printing within a week of the console's launch, where basically it like slides into the bottom, so it would cover the IR camera. Big want there for all one IR camera fans. But it would cover the bottom of that and like kind of attach to the Switch Joy-Cons, and then that way they'd be long enough to where you could slide them on and they would fully fit in. But otherwise, if the screen is 8 inches, which I believe it probably will be, just because that's not like a rumor, that's like the people manufacturing are making that size screen, so I firmly believe that. Like, I could see this being a situation where Nintendo's just like, nope, buy these new Joy-Con. They have 4K rumble, so you can't use your
Totally.
old ones. Like, it would suck, but I could see it being the case.
I could also see a scenario where you can use the old Joy-Cons on the system, but not actually like plug them into the Switch. Like you could use them as controllers,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's a
there's
good
no actually
point.
way to plug them in.
Obviously, they are Bluetooth, so yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense, because the only thing that pops up to me then is how do you charge them? But I guess anyone who has old Joy-Cons probably has an old Switch, so it would just suck for like it would suck for like probably like 2% of current Switch owners who would be trading in their current Switch, but also had bought extra Joy-Cons and don't have like a charging, like I have like this super cheap like Joy-Con charging dock. Like you could buy one of these for like
one of those,
10,
yeah.
$15, or like there are Joy-Con charging grips or like battery packs. Like there are ways to get around that, and I could see Nintendo just being like, yeah, if you want to do this, sure, but like, yeah, it's gonna be a weird situation regardless. I think that is like, obviously backwards compatibility and stuff like that is huge, and that has more of an impact, I'd say, because it's just a bigger deal. Because like Joy-Con being gone, like it would suck, but it's it's a matter of money. Whereas like backwards compatibility, you straight like you will not be able to play Switch games on the Switch 2. That would be like you can't just like pony up the extra $100 and whatever. But just from a creative standpoint, I feel like Joy-Con are probably my biggest question mark going into the next console, because I feel like the Joy-Con are so iconic that I don't know, like they're so integrated to the console itself. So I really do wonder. I feel like whether or not the Joy-Con are new is going to kind of determine how the majority of people feel about this console, whether it's like a smaller upgrade or like a full new thing. I just that's how I feel.
Yeah, because the Joy-Cons are kind of what separates the Switch from like any other console. Like even like something like the Steam Deck or whatever, that you can't take out the sides of that. Like I don't see them like making the next Switch where there's making it like a Switch Lite Plus or whatever, where it's like you can put it in the dock but you can't actually take out the Joy-Cons. I don't see that. I think Joy-Cons are an integral part of the Switch, and I think on a sequel console, I think they're gonna change them up in some way, because I think that's kind of how they're gonna need to sell this, as like some significant upgrade somewhere, and I think it's probably in the Joy-Con.
I mean, for me, the three things that I kind of want really badly going into a new Switch is backwards compatibility, of course. Obviously, I want like better specs for the console, and then the Joy-Cons. Like this has been such a big issue for so many years. There's still Joy-Con drift. You know, it's just like I have to see them making new Joy-Cons, right? Like there's no way with all of the issues. I don't think they're going tone deaf to all of the complaints. I mean, they see all of like the drifting Joy-Cons coming into their factory or wherever that they're offering to repair and stuff. So I can imagine that's probably a little annoying. I mean, even though they're making money from it, but anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like optics wise, it's not good. It's annoying probably for them too. So it's like we're just looking for a higher quality like set of Joy-Cons for this new console. Like I think it's ridiculous that I need to buy like multiple sets of controllers because like my other controller went out. Like my very first consoles were like an Xbox 360 and a Wii, and like I've had GBAs all the way up to like the 3DS and like all that stuff. Never had a moment where I'm like, oh, my controller busted, I need to like go get a new one. I need to go buy a new one because my character moves a certain way when I get up to go to the bathroom. Like Mac, do you remember? I forget if this was Kagan or you.
No, that was me. I was watching you stream Animal Crossing, and I think you were like all the way inside the museum or something, and you made it all the way down to the bottom of your island while you were in the bathroom.
Like this is what I mean, right? Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's
ridiculous.
I've never had it as an issue in my life, and it needs to be addressed.
If the Switch 2's
right?
Joy-Cons drift, I think Nintendo will go under. I don't think there's like I don't actually think that, but I think
was about to say
like I think Twitter will just explode. I think like it already is like suffering to try and scroll Twitter without it like crashing. I think the entirety of like Nintendo discourse on YouTube and Twitter and everywhere is just gonna like people. you can't. This is unexcusable if it drifts. Like, unexcusable. There's no way these new Joy-Cons drift. I don't think it's possible. But
hopefully, knock on wood there, Mac. You're speaking a lot of stuff right now that I could very easily see Nintendo just being like, or, well, we could do that, or we could just be annoying and add in intentional drift. Who knows? New feature.
They're like Apple. They're like Apple, where it's like intentional obsolescence, or how do you say that word?
Obsolescence. You were close.
Obsolescence. I was very close. I got the first 2/3.
Yeah, there you go. No, I totally agree with all of this though. Like, I think the Joy-Con are going to be a huge question mark, and I think once we see, I just hope it makes sense. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not terribly upset if they make, the new Joy-Con so different that like the past Joy-Con can't plug in or can't connect to your Switch. Or I'm not totally upset if they like don't really change the Joy-Con at all. I just want whatever like reason or whatever they end up doing, I want there to be like an instant reason to where you look at the console and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like it makes sense as to why they added in this random button that doesn't like sure. Or it makes sense why the Joy-Con are like this size now instead of this size. Or it makes like I just want it to be like obvious as to why they chose what they chose, because like the Joy-Con have a bunch of minute problems like Joy-Con drift, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's hard to say they're great controllers when some of them just defect with drift, but like they are perfect for what the Switch is trying to do. Like not in practice, because again, drift, but like conceptually they work perfectly for what the Switch is and like what it stands for. So I just want them to either fix them or go change the Joy-Con up a bunch and blah, 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 but just make it obvious as to why they had to do that.
Yeah. I agree with everything. Nothing else to say.
Yeah,
perfect.
Totally with you.
I think you kind of nailed it right on the head.
I think my last kind of point with all of this is, if you guys talking about like the screen size, I'm just kind of having a thought. Talk about the screen size of how like maybe like the old Joy-Cons aren't gonna like fit like on the slider or whatever because of the screen size. And it's like the thing that came to mind for me was the 3DS, right? Because 3DS games, the game cards have that little notch on the end to where like it's not going to fit in a regular DS, but even with an expanded game slot, you can still play regular DS games on your 3DS. So is it possible that the Switch 2 has a sort of like unique like left and right side for the Joy-Cons to make it so not only you're going to be able to put in like the new Joy-Cons, but also like the old Joy-Cons you can kind of like put down, but they're obviously not going to like reach the top. Like you can slide the old Joy-Con like all the way down like the screen.
I think that's definitely possible.
I wouldn't write that off. I mean, they've kind of done it before, like I just brought up. I think it would be kind of weird though, because you kind of have like that, what is it, like inch and like 0.7 or whatever, of like space between like the top of the Switch and like the top of like where the old Joy-Con will cut off. So I don't know how that's going to be for grip or anything like that, but it's just an idea. I don't know.
No. I think that's a valid idea, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. If they did that, they would not really use that in any marketing, I don't think, because it would look a little weird.
Yeah,
but
I feel like it would
functionally
be just
that would
a
be
thing.
great.
Oh, for sure. I feel like it would just be a thing to kind of cater to like old, like Joy-Con owners, like we were talking about, because it's like it's hard to kind of just alienate that, considering all of the Joy-Con drift stuff, and it's like, if somebody just goes out and buys Joy-Cons, it's like, okay, well, these are now useless. Like, what the hell? So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And like, if you think about it this way, the Switch 2 is not outselling the Switch 1, probably not, at least, unless something crazy happens. So like, it would make sense for Nintendo to want to like, in order to get a bunch of previous Switch owners to move over to the Switch 2, because that's the only chance the Switch 2 has of like being as close to a success as the Switch 1 was. They'd have to have like a smooth transition, and they've talked about this with like NSO and whatever. So having Joy-Con be backwards compatible on top of all the games would be the smartest way to do that.
Yes, I agree
with you.
All right, well,
cool.
Perfect.
I think we can just wrap all that up. Yeah,
I think we're good. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching episode 56 of Nintendo Tonight. In the books. Dunk it. call it a wrap. Yeah, that was a great episode. I love the trivia. PJ, thank you for setting that up.
Little
Mac,
stuffed, but
great game as always.
We like that.
Hey man, I won it.
It's an all-timer.
It's perfect.
It's an all-timer.
Yeah.
It would have been scuffed if I got the 5 games question wrong and Mac won, but it's not scuffed now. I love it.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, perfect. I think that was a great episode. If you thought so too, and I'm talking to not Mac or PJ, but you right now, the person listening, you. I always like the idea of just throwing out a random name. Like, thank you so much, Jacob, for listening. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like. But like, I feel like everyone else would be
There's
like,
definitely
what?
a Jacob
but then,
watching. There's at
well,
least one.
I can think of one, but yeah,
I was about to say because I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say Jack's real name is Jacob.
Oh, okay.
So he's definitely
okay.
watching in the edit. But like,
That's so
I feel
funny.
like if I say like, thank you so much, Marcus, for watching, like everyone else is just like, what? But the like 1 or 2 Marcuses listening
Like they
are like,
makes them feel special.
oh my god, they
Yeah.
would definitely subscribe
Yeah.
after that, man.
But what if there's like an obscure name? Like what's an obscure name?
Fristendo.
No.
Thank you so much, Chris Tendo.
See, there's actually
Like McLovin.
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching, McLovin. I appreciate
No one's
you.
named McLovin. What kind of name is that?
It's this. Well,
You should have gone with Muhammad.
Yeah.
It's the most popular name in the world.
Mac was gonna say, and then he was like, "Wait, I might get canceled." But Thomas.
no,
he
that's
took
not
it.
what I was thinking.
No.
Okay.
It's just from the
That's what I was
movie.
thinking.
No, I
He,
know. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seen it. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, I wonder if there's anyone named Mario listening to this podcast right now.
I see. My dad worked with a Mario, and it was super fun
Mario,
as a kid.
I never knew any, but like, I'm also not from Italy, but like I've heard of some. Like I never met a Mario, but I've like heard of some. Like, oh, my dad's named Mario, or oh, this, that, blah blah blah. So Mario, if you're
Mario
listening,
Lopez.
yeah, true. So Mario, if you're listening, please tweet at us at Nintendo Tonight
Yeah.
on Twitter and be like, my name's Mario, and then we'll be like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Actually, we met Mario. It's right there.
Oh, we
We
did.
did
True.
meet Mario.
We
Yeah.
met Mario. That was a great time at PAX.
And
Anyway,
we met his bro.
Luigi.
Luigi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
Cool.
Yeah. So Mario and Luigi hit us up on whatever.
Yeah.
And
Oh, don't
yeah,
forget
well-
to rate 5 stars. We appreciate
True.
it.
oh yeah, facts.
I think
Mac-
we're at.
Okay,
Mac,
we're
you
just
got a
waffling
review?
at this time.
Mac, you got a review?
4.8.
Sure, I can pull one up real quick.
We're
up.
just
yeah.
waffling at this point.
Yeah.
No, we're not waffling. We're
waffling
adding
pretty
to
hard,
it. We're
man.
adding to it. Here, give me a second.
There actually
Okay.
is a Jacob, by the way.
Okay,
Jacob
we're at
Gameblock
4.8.
from Discord.
Let's try and get to 4.9 by the next
Game
podcast.
Block's name is Jacob.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you're
it's
watching,
Discord name.
we're at 4.8 on Apple Podcasts. Let's try and get to 4.9. Let's go with one from Sunday.
Hell yeah.
Okay. From
Recent review. Big if sure.
From Igneous Melon. Okay. I love this podcast, easily my favorite Nintendo gaming podcast. The hosts have great chemistry with one another. Listening feels like having a conversation with them. I always look forward to new episodes. I found it through their YouTube channel, which I enjoy as well, but to be honest, I prefer the long-form casual content. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Was that what? Can you read the username again? Was that Igneous Melon?
I was about to say, is that not...
Igneous Melon.
Is that...
Oh,
is
Is that Zach? Is that me?
That's
now? I don't
probably
know.
that's
I was
probably
about to
Zach.
say.
All right,
Okay.
well, whoever it is, thank you for leaving the review.
That's so funny.
All right.
Oh, we have no real
Well,
fans.
No real no, we do. The last podcast got like 500 views. What are we doing? We're just like, this is like just a normal conversation we'd have out of the podcast at this point. But if you enjoy that, let us know.
Okay,
We have a
PJ,
lot
you
of
want to finish it
conversations.
off?
Sure,
Yeah,
dude.
DJ.
For sure.
Finish her off for us.
Since Mac is being a little pansy, as we call it, to keep it PG, because he's like, I hate doing the outro.
I don't hate doing it, but here's what happens. Okay, I'll say what happens, and then we'll end it. Thomas is like,
brother.
thanks everybody for watching episode 56 of the Nintendo Tonight podcast. If you liked it, make sure to like it, subscribe, comment, and then with all that said, Mac, you want to finish us off? You just did the outro. What am I supposed to say now?
I do that.
You
Yeah, I
do that. You go through the entire
Not
outro
every
and
time
then
I feel like, yeah, I do.
so
You just say goodbye.
goodbye.